Okay, we're apparently live.
Very good.
Hello. It's been a few days. I've been busy with work and trying to get my new computer built, but it is now built. So yeah. You can tell by the massive performance and graphics upgrade you'll see in Minecraft. But the actual answer will be I'll be trying to do some more stuff. I actually got some ideas, something I want to work on later. There we go.
Just see if you're live.
You need to change the video resolution. What? Ugh. Output. Video? Okay, I'm gonna be. This should be okay now. Okay. It was trying to stream in like 648 or something? Like, what even is that?
Yeah, that sounds really suspect.
Live stream now. Are you live streaming, computer? We may never know. I'm gonna hope so. Okay, while it's deciding what it's gonna do, I'm gonna go to Streamlabs because I've had to reinstall OBS. And I'd imagine people will at least want the notification ding to occur.
Probably.
Should they want to throw money at me for whatever reason. I still don't understand why people do that. I'm just not questioning it. It's better that way. Right then, widgets. I can hear someone doing something outside the window. Copy. I think this is the goal widget? I should be in a streaming channel. I'm just going to move us into a streaming channel too. There we go.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I was prepared for that. Am I not streaming? Live streaming.
Let's have a look.
It says I'm streaming, but it says I'm not streaming.
Yeah, on YouTube for some reason. I have another look.
And yet I'm outputting. So I'm streaming somewhere.
You are streaming now, I think.
Oh, okay. It's just not telling me that I'm streaming. I might have to go to my watch page rather than my overview page, but that's fine.
Hold on, let me copy and Discord. It's in the general, that should be live. Started streaming 3 minutes ago, so I just resumed the last stream you made.
Oh, good. That was the intention. People are not currently sleeping, so I will do that. Widgets. Alert box. Now, I should still have the alert box set up, so I'm hoping it's still set up. Hey, it says I'm streaming.
Deb says she can see you.
Oh, good. I'm glad that that's working. As I say, it's a new installation of OBS, so I'm having to set everything up again, and the time's just flown today. It's odd. But yeah, I was just running back from Debs's, having been sitting on the iron farm. I will be trying to make my own one on the grounds of I think I've lost all my save games. Because again, did a new installation, despite the installation I opened. But, you know, just Minecraft things, I guess. Let's take this with me. Can't hurt. And I do have some enchanted diamond armor. I am just not currently using it.
Hold on a minute.
Whee. Yeah, the Soki's village has been rebuilt, and he has not burned down the bits I had. Ooh, the pyramid's been mostly finished now. I should go and check that out while I'm here. Okay, so technical issues aside, oh yeah, the game audio is going to be different as well, I'm afraid, so please do tell me if it needs turning up, down, sideways, rotate 32 degrees. So good. That's a fancy shield. Fancy. Whee.
Right, I'm back. That is a lot of dirt.
Ow. That is a lot of gold. So where's my dollar? Hello. I may have made poor decisions. But yes, hello chat, the stream appears to have stabilised now, that's good. Someone is playing the banging tunes nearby. I have made poor decisions.
That's a good. Was this man room?
I should have a dog somewhere and I don't, and it's saddening. Yeah, hopefully, so the audio's all behaving itself. If not, please do tell me and I'll adjust it. At some point I'm going to try and build a more substantial watchtower. But not this day. Boing. Right. The other thing I was going to do is, as I was coming past, I thought I would clue you in on the next build plan, as it seemed like a nice idea. Hello, Crispo. I think I'm going the right way. Yep. Should be anyway. Yep, I'm going the right way. Good. Watch as my voice becomes croaky almost instantly. It's all of the my lungs working properly.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Don't be a fox. Eee. So yeah, I'm trying to get more XP so I can start building more of my armor. However, I'm going to try and get it all enchanted and then do the improving enchantments on it. Because if I go, okay, I've got level 30 and I've only got level 28 again now. So if I use my XP to upgrade stuff, that'll drop it in again. So this bridge, I'm thinking I'm going to do as a just a fairly simple trestle bridge, just because it's a short distance sort of thing. There's a sheep. Hello, sheep. The other thing will be to try and use some locally sourceable material, like that mountain. This bridge, though, I'm going to make into a big girder bridge. I've got the plan already, I just need to get around to it. So this is going to be some big spans. They're going to have, I'm thinking 2 or 3 spans running the width of the lake. And the same kind of thing over here, but I'm going to have a regular bridge up to here. And then go into the girders over this huge deep pool. Because that is a nice big lake. And it's kind of obnoxious that I'm putting a bridge right across the middle, but... well, it shouldn't have got in my way. Hello, Karak.
Right.
Shouldn't you be playing D&D? This is probably going to be another girder bridge. And... I'm hoping it's going to work nicely, as I'm just going to need a fresh pickaxe to mine all the stone if I haven't already got it. But I'm going to try and do all the stone mining off screen because, well, I did that for about an hour or so, hour or two this morning? I don't remember. Sometime anyway. So we're nearly at the halfway point where the lake is. And by the lake, the sea. Yeah, so please do let me know about the audio. Generally, I'm too loud or too quiet, but I don't know how it's going to be with the new sound card. Good times had by some, potentially. Yeah, I'll say the D&D game went well yesterday, and by D&D, Star Wars, Edge of the Empire. But if you say D&D, more people will understand. There's not as many boats here as I remember. I've now got a Ryzen 5 6-core processor. Fancy. So as far as I can actually utilise my my graphics card more. Otherwise everything's pretty much as it was. But yeah, so I'm going to keep working on the cathedral, church, building, mostly putting a roof on it and a lot of windows today. Hopefully a lot of windows anyway. But if I get it done fairly quickly, I might move on to bridge building. I'm not too sure. I may make some use of the teleporting to get around. As I'm sure you don't want to watch me do this too often. Yeah, also I think the game audio is much louder as well. Right, when I get to the island, I'll tweak things around a bit. Yeah, if it was not clear, I'm joined by Master Stu.
Yep. I'm a little bit tired today, but I'll try and finish my house. I'm a bad green.
Understandable.
And get more villagers.
That will be one of the jobs to do, is to acquire more villages.
So I can actually read.
Constructing additional pylons.
Yep.
I think someone killed the sheep on this island, or it left. Because there was no sheep on this island.
We don't really have a lot of livestock.
Well, I've got a fair bit, but I haven't added to it too much yet, just because I'm short on space. But so I'm trying to decide, do I want to make a automatic wool farm, or do I just want to have, you know, sheep? Yeah, Kotrek might be on later, but he's currently got his D&D game. Good times had by some. Yeah, I've got continuous rambling thought process, that's for a start. I have the intention, at least, to try and do a CAD stream on my main channel after this. As I thought, yeah, it'd be quite nice to do. Make like a little workman's van, but like a non-specific one, like how you'd retrofit something just as a, you know, temporary measure. I'm just not quite sure how to go about it. Because part of me goes, I should just start with a regular van body and then fit it out with windows and such. Make like a permanent way van. Part of me goes, I could just look around, make an actual tool van, or make an actual, you know, four-wheeler coach. So I think making anything bigger than that's going to be difficult. And by difficult, more just sort of, I'll need to work a lot more from imagination than sources. Might start by building a bridge out here, I'm not sure. Ow. There's going to be creepers around now, isn't there? Also, I think it's just the lighting settings of the game, so I'm not too sure how this is going to look on stream. As the monitor I'm watching it on isn't necessarily the one that you can see yourself to watch it on. But after a mere 16 minutes 55 seconds of streaming, I can see my village again. Good times. It sounds like someone's got a brick in a washing machine, that kind of music. Yep, there's the church type building. It's getting quite chonky. Oh dear.
All the music starts.
Ow. You may not rest, monsters are nearby. You're not the boss of me. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to deal with a raid unless the raid captain's already dead. Good times. Had to buy dog. Oh yeah, a lot of that stuff. So I'm hoping that I can deal with these pillagers.
Hey, this is a hello.
Hello. Someone join the VC?
No, the texture.
Ah, hello Ash. I am blind.
Oof.
Whee!
We have Z6.
You can see if you want to. You can leave the day behind. Right, now I've been cooking blocks for XP and as a way of making the floor look pretty. Good times. So yeah, my forges are still processing. I've got this big box of stone now, so I should be able to make all kinds of things. Hopefully. could start growing wheat underground. That might be quite fun. Ooh.
Rubber band.
But it's rubber band day. And we'll just have to play with that to you. It's quite an unpleasant sound, to be honest. Yeah, now I just need a bucket. Right. Getting more iron, so I might be getting more bucket material. Which would be handy. There we go. New bucket. Why am I doing? God. There we go. So I've got a stack of iron in my inventory, but I'm being really sparing just in case. What am I like? Right, so I need a hoe. And I'm going to need that seed. Because I have a water source block. I can plant wheat underground. Oof.
Oh no. Oof. This is so sad.
Right. Yeah, hopefully everything's okay. So do tell me if the settings need adjusting. So I'm gonna grab some stacks of each. That should do it. Ooh, it's weird having the game with this much audio. I've had the same hard drive set up for how long? Pretty much since I got it. So that's what? About 2015, I think I got this one. It's 4 years. 4 years I changed my audio settings for games. Ah. I thought you were trying to do all of the time you could. Right, I need to get spruce, I think it is. Yeah, I need spruce beams and... Let's see what I've got first. Store a bunch of that. I'm going to store my iron. Probably forget it there, to be honest. Right. I need spruce. Oh look. Spruce. So I need to go up on the roof and start putting these beams out. I need to replant those trees. Oh, I I hope everyone's enjoyed their last few days. I've not been, say, having a functional enough computer to be able to stream. It's about this time yesterday. It was spread across 2 different cases and most of this room. Good times. Yep. So, in theory, this should be nice and easy. I just go to the gap where the snow isn't. Now, I've seen people, like, put these together in creative mode because they can fly, but... eh. Well, that's going to actually be a wall. So now I need to toddle over to this side. Now, there's no torches on this side, so that's going to be a thing that's going to make it a little bit trickier, but never mind. I'll just have to be able to, you know, count. Now, the other thing I can't do on this, unfortunately, is nice big fancy windows, because everything has to be a meter thick block, so I can't really do like nice leading on the windows with meter thick blocks. Could do on the outside maybe, using like walls or fences, but I don't know. I should probably open up PUBG again and see what my computer can now do with that. So now it's the so Ashens did a video where he basically built a computer from parts from Wish.com. If you've seen that one, Stu, or if you know of Ashens.
I do not recall that one, no.
I think he only released it yesterday.
But
it's a case of in the system like analysis thing, it goes graphics card, NVIDIA like 630 or something, addendum, fake.
Pretty quick.
It is literally the BIOS had just had it named that graphics card, not actually being that graphics card.
Oof.
So I need to put a lot more roof on shortly. It'll be fun, but now I've got the beams in, so I can try and get this finished. As I'm feeling that's a little better. My rib cage has reset, so it's now, you know, not dragging cartilage across the surface of my lungs every time I move. Because believe it or not, that's not very comfortable. Yeah, there we go. That's the. I should put a wall in here. I'm just not sure how much wall. I think at least a barrier, just so I don't fall out, will help. Hello, Skill Kids YouTube. She will probably time you out for that. Words. I need dark oak, and lots of dark oak, and for it not to be nighttime.
It is kind of amazing how there are these cavern region up north that just go right to the bedrock.
I also there's a nice one just over here which I keep nearly falling into. And by nice, not nice. So, need the saplings. plant trees. I want to get enough saplings. I'm thinking I should put half slabs on some of those bits just to smooth them around. But then again, I might also make the tower taller down the road. I'll see how it looks, but I need to put the what's it called? The long extra bits that go on the sides. I can't remember the name right now. Excuse me. Now I'm thinking for the, I think it's transepts, the bits on the side. I might make them the same size as that end. So then I get a 2-to-1 ratio cross out of the building, which should be quite fancy. I'd imagine though that will result in the actual building itself looking rather small. So it won't be really anything tying the scale down too clearly, unless you're standing next to it. Now I've tried to build this at Minecraft person scale, so there's quite a lot of space inside. There's also just quite a lot of pillars. Oh, and we got a new tree. I should be Zing, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Quite possible. Although I'm out in the wild, so I'm just going to DC.
I'll see how it gets on. I mean, at the moment I'm not getting creepers, so I should be fine. But yeah, I'm going to eventually put a nice wall around this building, like churchyard stylings. Ooh. Could you not, ribcage? 10,321 blocks. That's a few.
Trying to figure out if this is Korak village or not. Normal.
Whereabouts are you?
I went like geographic.
Well, Korak's village is all illuminated.
This one's got a lot of torch.
If you look up, is there a large angry windmill?
Can't see one, although it is dark.
That doesn't really narrow it down then.
There's like an obsidian block in one building.
So Ash's village has an entire wall of obsidian in the church.
Church of Sin. The name.
That might be Korak's village, because I know Ash did something to it, if I recall. So if she is in the chat, I'm sure she.
I'm gonna Z in here. I'll kill them.
Now, one thing I'm tempted to do, just give it a bit of depth, is replacing a few of these blocks and putting walls up the outside. I'm not sure how that's going to work. So I'm going to gracefully walk into the building. Apparently that's Ash's village.
Ah, right. That's why there's a cyan. There are many foxes, one. There's a DC one.
Yeah, apparently Ash has the Church of Sin.
Ah, right.
Seems like a particularly Catholic notion, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh god.
actually need to go all the way up, do I? Because I can jump out this window. So what I was thinking of doing was knock out that bit, put a block in there, and then I don't know how that's going to look. I've had those all the way along, just to give it some semblance of additional depth. I don't know. Polar bear's getting nearer. Maybe too difficult to add these to the rest of it. It just gives it more depth, I guess. Oh no.
Oh yeah, Ash was Russia. I forgot. It's just the Russian flag.
Yep. Now
Rose.
I don't know. Chat, I'll leave it up to you. You see me looking at it for long enough, hopefully you can formulate an opinion and tell me why I'm wrong. Okay, so that's birchwood topping. Right, just run across the roof beams. Graceful as a newborn giraffe.
Yes, they do.
This game would be better without creepers, but it probably wouldn't be quite so, what's the word? Challenging. But, yeah, no, new computer's behaving quite nicely. I can't tell if it's running quieter or louder than the previous one, as I've not really been paying attention while I've been taxing it. I think it idles a bit noisier, but then again, could just be because the fans are nearer me, because it's got a shorter, fatter case. So where the fan was behind my peripheral sort of thing, it's now right in line with it. So it might be a audio illusion. Or it could be that yesterday I briefly got used to wearing my new headset before I found out the audio still leaks. Which is frustrating because it's a coaxial and I'm not sure if it's my adapter cable, which I'd suggest it isn't, because this headset doesn't leak. Or at least it used to, and then it stopped. Good times. Sound quality is good, allegedly. Golem on that roof. Ah, it's gonna be angry with me later.
Yeah, I think if I'm boat wrecked, village.
It's not very subtle, and there's a road between all of them.
Yeah, because I've just realised the road leads from my village boat ramp, then follow the villages, please.
Yep. The Varangian way may twist and turn, but it does get to Rome eventually. Well, technically it's Byzantium it should get to.
I'm gonna get a load of torches and torch on these roads.
Do you need some charcoal?
Nah, I've got a bunch.
Ugh. Well, I'm guessing you didn't get that message.
Mm-hmm.
That was not expected and was very bright. But thank you, Saki, I think. So I hope this is the high energy activity people expected from this kind of stream. There's no speed increase like you get in some people's build videos. This is live as I place each block of wood. Oh dear. I might actually have to cut down more trees as well, which is just a thing. So I need to build the end bit shortly. But I thought I'd do the main part of the main part. Because this what's the word? Is not going to have like a choir bit, I guess. I don't know, I only know a few churches' interiors, to be honest. And they all vary. But it will look adequate. You can always jump onto the other multiplayer worlds and quickly show off the other one I've built as a comparison. In fact, I will probably do that once I've finished this roof, just as a bit of a change of scenery. I'll have to remember to teleport myself to the sign of the lecherous eel. I tried to give all my inns and like way houses distinctive names so I could remember which was which. So I just need to put the top beam on, and I will do that very shortly. Oh. Never mind. What will I not have? All my multiplayer things saved, because I in fact had to go and find this one again. So I'm going to have to go and find the Popcraft one, because I'm a... actually a donator on there, so I'd like to keep access to it, you know. It's a one-time donation, but still. Ah! Creepers. They killed each other. I heard a spider. They have cake and fruit. I feel I've missed something, Ash. Would you care to elaborate? While I go to bed, I will search out the this thing. I'll briefly add it to the stream. Gotta make sure I get the right one. As I have a lot of things in my Minecraft screenshot folder. Some of which were not necessarily very relevant to share. I think that's the polite way of putting it. Things like evidence of me destroying someone's house because they said I couldn't do it. So I took a picture next to it burning. All the screenshots took of Omegon. It's my castle. All my weirwood trees. Have I had screen? There it is. So yeah, that's the one I built previously. It's a smaller affair, but it was built to a 5x5 grid, not a... No, it was built to a 7x7, not a 5x5. So as you can see, it's big, but it's not enormous. And let's see if I can get back into that server, I can show you around it, but yeah. There's the sign of Electric Eel, the blacksmith shop, the various villagers' houses. Well, this was a while ago, because that road now goes that way, and there's a huge villa here. Good times. Just gonna leave this down in this corner for now. I wouldn't complain if someone brought me cake, to be honest.
Cake.
So, I need to put the ridge in. So, we've got this one in here, it's got a little stripe. Now, I can work out how long this needs to be. I'm probably not going to, though. It's going to make a lot extra and go from there. So yeah, it's not a... Yep. There we go. Sneak around the corner. I made way too many of these. I probably already had some in stock. Never mind. But we are putting the roof on. And we'll go briefly back to the village square. And I can update the map. So, 2. 2, 3, 4. Now I could try and do this as a bit more of a Celtic cross on this end. That might mix things up a little, make it a bit fancier. Ow. Should have brought my scaffolding with me. So, if it's going to be wider, that means it needs to be taller. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, is this going to look weird, or is this going to look like I anticipated? It looks weird. Ah, dear. But I can fix it. I have the technology. I have to do it inverted. Because it's got to get the loop. Ow. Okay, those blocks fell off.
Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave you for a bit as I need to go to the skip. Oh,
No worries.
fun.
Enjoy your time.
Enjoy skipping. Yep. Well,
That looks a bit better than what I anticipated it looking like. It's a bit angular, but you know, that's... Ow. Right, that looks a little bit more grand. It's quite dark inside. I need some lanterns, which is one of the main reasons I went and got all that iron. So, let's go and have a look from the viewpoint and hope the tree isn't too obscuring. That's quite a substantial cross there. That probably could have been made out of wood. But never mind. So I need to put an end wall on there. I need to put the end bit as well. And finish up the roofs. So it's this map that I made earlier. Weirdly shadowed. That's the light dimension, okay. So this is the village as it is. The church is quite substantial. So I need to make the next bit. I'm going to get some dirt blocks. And do need to fix my pickaxe. Now I could combine it with an existing pickaxe, but might work. I'm gonna have to make the village substantially bigger to go with this, though, aren't I? I had a very nostalgic urge to play 7 Days to Die recently, so I might be doing some more of that with the upgraded machine. Again, a big thank you to the people who donated to help me improve my computer. I'm hoping it will pay off in improved content for you all. So I need to build up this chunk of land. Snow isn't helping too much with working out where everything needs to go. So this area at the back is going to be big enough to have the altar, and that's about it, and 3 fairly sizable windows. And I have somewhat potentially incautiously covered over with a single layer thick the chasm. So if the creeper goes up, it could be a long drop and then a sudden wet stop in either water or lava. But we'll see how it goes. Let's say Coatrack may be joining us. Stu is, I believe, anticipating coming back, if not actually doing it anytime soon. So it should be a bit more than just me just sitting here chatting to myself. If people would like me to jump into a different Discord for the purpose of harassing me, then that is also an option that is available. You will just need to let me know. The other thing I plan to do is... I don't remember how it's pronounced. Is it Veridos? The big screen that goes behind the altar. I've got a plan of how to do it. I'm going to use banners as, like, curtains. Should look okay from what I've anticipated. Now, part of me goes, I should put a block wall all the way around the outside of this. Another part of me goes, but I do also plan to level this entire area out with dirt, so it'll look less weird. Because at the moment it's just going to be this big wall built on top of a dirt stack, which is... yeah... I think it's Thursday today. I don't think there's anything particularly happening later. And so I do intend to try and do some drawing stream. Try and do something a bit more creative than usual. On the grounds of, I just want to do something a bit more freelance, because everything I do is generally very particular. And it'd be nice to do something a bit more creative, and I could just try and make it make sense if it's not necessarily completely accurate. So it'll be, you know, little medium wheelbase thing, 6-foot doors, windows, you know. I'm going to try and make it so I can fit windows as well. That'll be quite nice if I can get that to work. I anticipate, at least, trying to use some mouldings on the bodywork as well. Make it look quite nice, just not very current. And the plan will be, because it's going to go with either my Great Western liveried locomotives and things, or with my early BR liveried stuff, that it will... yeah. Words. It'll be in a fairly well-used engineering livery. That should be a nice little thing. I'm just going to do this little four-wheel coach. I might make a few of them if they're nice, to be honest. Because I've got coaches, but they're all quite big coaches, and they don't really go too well with my little engineering depot type thing I've got going on. So the anticipation eventually is going to be that I'll have the loco shed, because I've got rather nice when I built as a sample. I want to make you a signal box. Hello, Joe! Just as a more of a aesthetic piece, to be honest. Just as a... Because think, I do this kind of work, and I need somewhere to show everything off. So if I've got like a little wagon depot that I can use as like a background, then that should hopefully help things out with the display front. I hope. Yes, good afternoon, Joe. I trust you are well. Or as well as, you know, you get as poor health gang. 1, 2, 3. There? No, it must have got to go here. That means that has to go there. That looks wrong. Yeah, sounds fun. And if it's anything I need to moderate, I'll probably be less enthusiastic, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So, there we have the foundation blocks for the last bit. To be the... Gonna have this go up most of the way to the roof, but probably only 2 stories. It's going to have fairly substantial windows, I would imagine. I want to have this as a fairly solid wall, but at the same time, I could bring these in a little bit. Ow. They're going to look odd. I don't know. I could adjust it. I could adjust the land a bit more. I've got the blocks to do it with. It probably makes sense that these pieces line up. So if that goes there, that should probably go... there? So it starts to curve around, but is a bit shallower? I don't know. That doesn't look very round, and the point of this was meant to be like a nice smooth arc. I think I'd have to do it substantially bigger, or have the middle be narrower. If I have the middle narrower, that's... To this point, I then have to do it like this. Then the middle bit's only going to be this wide. Which, it'll be rounder, but I only have a narrow window at the end of it. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it'll work. I'll leave these extra blocks in. Well, I fell off again. It's past midday. Oof. Right then, so we've got front of here. We'll have a big window that's going to be most of the height of this wall. Should be fine. We have these columns supporting the main bit of the roof. Fill in those walls there. This would then go one layer high. Can't go much higher than that, otherwise the roofs aren't going to interlock properly. I guess it's going to be that high. Yep. I'm going to go over being an odd amount higher though, because it's not going to have to align with the other ones. How best to do this bit at the top? Like that? So we got window there that I can put in as a multi-bay. Actually, that'll look quite nice as a stained glass window if it's got the multi-bays and the different colours. And then this space in the middle can be all of the height. So as I say, I'm just trying to go through the kind of logical steps of how a building like this would fit together if it was being built in stages. Because generally you don't go straight to something this big as your starting point. Or if you do, it's because you're doing a renewal of an existing building or replacing an existing building, which is at least what I was basing, well, the one I'm basing this off of. Yeah. So that's those ones done. So they're going to have little, it's going to curve around, go up again, and there's going to be a small straight pitch roof on there, which is going to look kind of odd because that roof should align with these. So it's going to need to come in here at that level. That's the beginning, right. So I should be able to go higher up. I'll get there eventually, chat, I'm sorry. So there'll be a little bit of wall here, so there'll be the alcoves for presumably storage of things and stuff. Go over these trees. I shouldn't need as much wood this time, but still going to knock them all over. Collect all the saplings. And I should probably Z, I'd imagine. I'm going to go and Z. Hopefully remember to pick up the saplings, otherwise I'm going to have less dark oak trees. Right then, dark oak tree saplings, where am I? So yeah, the window needs to come up quite high because it'd be really nice to have the rising sun be able to shine through it. Otherwise it's going to be a huge, great, big, dark building that's going to look kind of depressing. That's not the intent. You have to promise if you grow the trees too close to each other, the branches all overlap, and then you barely get any leaves back. Which can be a problem. But yeah, I've still got to carve out this tower so it'll fit better. That's my job for a bit later. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots. So I now need to get up on the roof and start gracefully falling off it again. So I hope everyone's enjoying watching. The little reference picture in the corner is one I've built previously, not what I'm planning on building for this one. This one is far more substantial. Now watch as I gracefully fall off the roof multiple times while doing this next bit. So that's an end. The window obviously is going to keep coming up out of here. So I'm just going to slowly bring these in. These are going to overlap very slightly with that bit, but they're also hopefully not going to look too weird. I'm already seeing a problem here. I'm going to need something supporting the inside. I think I'll cross that bridge. Well, I'll burn that bridge when I come to it. Might actually build this differently on each side and see how it looks. Because the wall is here. It's kind of weird. It kind of slopes in, but it also kind of doesn't. I might not be doing this correctly. In fact, I'm almost certainly not, but I know what I can do that will solve this problem. Not that, but good effort, me. Hello, Shane Newcomb. That's my scaffolding. There it is. So, I'm being dumb. Probably. That's good news for Jo if she is listening. My ghost tickets have been shipped. That should be pleasant. soon be hearing the chime, close to midnight. If I could turn back the time. Classy, right. And there we go. Well done, Shane Newcomb. You have been removed. I hope that was worth it. Yeah, I'm getting mine through the post as far as I'm aware. If this doesn't work, I will carefully burn it off. Possibly. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is working as anticipated, but oh yes, I believe this question was posed to me at one point. But Joe, what is the track you are most anticipating hearing live? Well, I believe you've already seen them live, so which one are you most anticipating hearing live again, potentially? Because for me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Cerise. Oh, you've not seen them live before. I wonder which one I am confusing you having seen live then. Now that's inconvenient. Now, there's the inevitable problem I was expecting would happen, and it has. Got a gap. There we go. Problem solved. Temporarily. Ooh, Life Eternal live would be good. Especially, because that's the thing, some of them are good in kind of in studio. Some stuff is better live. I guess one thing for that includes stuff like Iron Maiden's Fear of the Dark is a really good one live. Especially when they've got a decent mic for the audience, like, pickup. I am the man who walks alone, and I'm walking a dark road. At night I strolling through the park. Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark. I have a phobia that someone's always there. Right, this has really just kind of ruined the whole where's the window gonna go, hasn't it? But I will put out a shape for a window to fit into and see what happens. We got a 9. It's not great. I might as well at that point just go for cruciform. It's not even a cruciform, it's just a cross. Ow. Now that is just darkness. That looks really kind of bad, actually. That roof is too big, which means the roof has got to go taller, in line with... So yeah, that's a problem. So I did want to try and do the nice fancy corners, but it fears that that ain't gonna work. So here we go, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. That does sound pretty good. But no, one of the first live tracks theirs I heard was the Fear of the Dark, and just the as I say, when it's properly recorded and not just like stage mics, it sounds so good because you just get this sort of noise that's hard to adequately describe. So I need to... If you want me to go to bed, Debs, just let me know. I'm going... A bit of a step back, as I say, so there's space for bits and pieces. Now, Monstrance Clock is another one that I would quite like to see live. Come together as one. Come together for Lucifer the Sun. Is it the sun or his son? Because I keep I hear different versions. Now, yeah, I think the step should work sufficiently for what I want to do. So one of the other things groups I want to see live is Corp Clarny, because I reckon it would just be a fun atmosphere. As I have, I think it's live at Masters of Rock, 2015 and 2016. Might be wrong on that one, but I've got one of that. I've got the live Masters of Rock, and it's a nice one. It's very fun. Seems an odd thing to say about a festival or something. I can't remember the name of the track, and most of them in Finnish, so I'm not going to try. so... Go away. Shoot. Right. That's a little different. It's going to go up. Then it's going to extend further. And I'm going to get my flint and steel because I'm looking forward to seeing Sabaton live. I'm just wondering what set list they'll have. As it will be an interesting time, I'm sure. What am I trying to do? I need a new axe. As this one's about to run out. So I need to climb up on the roof and burn off a big chunk of the roof because I'm lazy. So I need to go up 2 floors, out the window, across the roof. I should probably add those just in to break up the wall a bit. Now, have I just sealed myself up on a roof with a fire? Yes. Is that generally inadvisable? Definitely. Can I survive the drop? Probably. Oh. Now I know that zombie sound isn't coming from straight below me because that is a solid block of dirt. Oh no, it's behind me. Still looking forward to seeing Glory Hammer though, that should be good fun. I'm hoping they're going to have some stuff from the first and second albums, not just the third. Because it would be very much fun to hear the Unicorn Invasion of Dundee live. For he is the prince of the land of Fife. Nobleland. Oh no, it's Angus MacFife. What am I talking about? Though to be fair, still hearing Astrolof's Dark Prophecy will be pretty nice. I could have seen them for their, I want to say, second album a few years ago. But I was not in the county after that evening. So I literally left the day that the show was. I basically got to my place I was staying, logged into Facebook, and was like, oh, they're there, and I'm not. Bad times. Okay then, so this is going to be a bigger window, but it's not going to be the biggest window, so I'm going to have some cobblestone up the sides. To bring it in line. Oops. Get it right eventually. So that's me one wall. This is then going to come up here. I might leave that little window in. Not too sure. 2, 3. So I've had the standard, kind of how I do these. That roof is going to come up just shy of here. I'm going to knock out most of that wall. Again, I've got a slightly underlapping piece of wall, but I'm sure it will be fine. Just going to put this top runner in place, just so I've got something to stand on if I fall. The first bit. Now, I'm sure you can guess that when it comes to putting the edges on here, that's going to be a problem. Now, I could drop this down a layer, but this is all interwoven layers. Where's the way down? That's not too dangerous. Yeah. So we've got slightly taller. I could make that a bit shorter and have that window running the full height actually. It looks a little odd, but if I bring it down, then it'll be the mid step between the two, not just below it, which being indecisive, chat, I'm afraid. Zombie Queen actually be quite a nice one to see, but it's one of the longer tracks, so I don't know which part of the show that would be in, as I know that they generally have an intermission, which is quite a nice touch, I find. From the darkness, I need to stop mumbling lyrics. That's probably going to help things, because I'm going to keep getting them wrong, and it's going to frustrate people. There you go. This now fits underneath the other roof as well, which should help things along. Also, Joe, this is a lot more of an off-topic point, but I'm not sure with your familiarity with, I guess, older pop culture. Have you seen the Plinkett reviews? As they are good fun, as I was recently enlightened. As I watched the review for the 2016 Ghostbusters last night. It was as anticipated. Words. So we need to chop out this beam. That shouldn't be there. This needs to be a continuous riser. 1, 2, 3. 1. I can recommend it. It's if you're watching a series, it's a good idea to start at the beginning of the series, as I gather there's various sort of in-jokes and bits that run the whole way through. I would advise it's not suitable for younger audiences, though. I would advise this, you know. Supervising parents may disagree. That is their call, not mine. If you are the supervising parent, however, then, you know, or at least supervising adult. There is a certain amount of apathy I will give my nephews when they are watching stuff that seems a little inappropriate for them. But as long as it's only a little inappropriate, and they're not, you know, going to be a problem, It's not so bad. But when they're on YouTube, and then they just start picking the stuff that is in the YouTube Kids app that is really not suitable for kids, and it's just like, yeah, you're gonna stop watching that now, because I could do without your mum having a go at me. I'm a responsible uncle, honest. Ow. I'm not very gravity conscious uncle. It does sound like there's something in this hill, despite the fact this hill should be solid. I mean, it's not so bad when the adult jokes are hidden, because that makes it more pleasant for adults to watch. But when it's not even hidden and it's just, bad for the sake of being bad, it's just kind of cringy. It's just like, this is not even for, this is for nobody. It's not suitable for the intended target audience, and no one else would want to watch this. I think it's for the he type crowd, if that makes any sense. I'm rambling far too much right now. Right, down the scaffolding we go. Now I'm going to take out most of that brick arch, well, block arch, and replace it with bricks. I really do need to fix my pickaxe. I guess is the best example of the quite well done kids thing that's also makes, it's not terrible for adults, was the Shrek films. There's lots of multi-layered humour that was, amusing. Here would be a good place for a lantern. As I have these slabs on me. Kind of looks a bit thin. But, I don't really do much about that. Oh, nearly fell off the roof. Yep, I do have a block there. Good. So we have the belfry just above the roof, which has one enormous bell, which is in fact so enormous it doesn't really fit. But never mind. So I have some stairs left. I did not burn them all. Need to come back with the pale white wood, that stuff. I make good decisions, honest. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh. Ow. I think I bit my tongue slightly then. Ah. quite dark up here. I should go to bed, shouldn't I? Nothing can spawn up here, fortunately, in theory. It's all top slabs and staircases. Sounds like a very strange 90s film. Or a Disney film, perhaps. What am I thinking of? Oh, Debs has left the game. No, I've seen quite a lot of kids' TV, also with my nephews and supervising them occasionally, and it's just kind of bad. Like, I remember when I was younger, it wasn't this bad. Like, it wasn't great, don't get me wrong, but you know, the really terrible, cringy stuff was rare. It wasn't most of it. Hello, Marcel Steele. I mean, I don't see how Facecam would help with this, to be honest. I have the facility to do that, but I just, doesn't really. No one's particularly been bothered about this. Hello, X Forever Alone. So, apart from that huge block of mush that needs straightening out, got a big window gap there, window gap there. What am I doing? Scaffolding. Whee. Well, I did that to me earlier, Debs, so I wouldn't worry. Keep dropping the blocks. It's not terrible, but you know, it's inconvenient. So yeah, I've got that outside pillar to do, and then the window frame. And then start doing the work on the tower. Good times, had to buy some. All up to the roof. So now we've got blocks all around. Square out that one. It's gonna be a lot of glass, but now I'll think of something. I'll make the ground floor chunkier though. I'm going to take out. In fact, keep that in. So there's a stripe across there that supports the window. There we go. So it will very shortly be time for me to get a lot of glass. spruce flooring first, though. Just going to put torches down to melt the snow, so I don't have to dig it all up. As it snowed while I was putting the roof on. Monsters are nearby. What am I doing? Inventory. Gonna put this away just in case. I'll need to get out. I'm gonna go 15 logs. Turn it into planks. I need a shovel. And I'm actually going to use a different material for that end as well, so... To the roof! Hello, Blaster Ninja. So yeah, the main body of this at least is nearly done. I'm probably going to take a little break from getting this all finished, just so I can do something a bit more different. As I'm sure at least some people are probably quite bored of me building. I missed that bit. Building this. However, I'll probably stay inside. They're inside. Yep. I want to try and get some more of those in because they look quite good to my mind. Ow. So we've got little side alcoves here. You can put doors in those. Yeah, big space for a window, kind of space for a little area behind the altar. And do a stone floor for this end. So I need to go up on the other side of the roof, and I need to get some stair blocks first. So those, and make an extra stack of these just in case. Ah, the sunrise looks quite good, doesn't it? Wait till it comes up a bit more and get a screenshot. Ah! Grumble. Well, that was inconvenient. I guess at least it got rid of some of the snow. Well, I've got my blocks. I need some charcoal. There you go. So I got some torches. So back up to the roof. Yep. Dip-a-dip-a-doo. Go, got a trim board. Not going to bother with one on this side. I could maybe be really fancy and put some guttering on. But I think that might be overkill. Especially as water doesn't, you know, work. Yep. So I just need to, if I can... let's see, I think the big Celtic cross on the main roof should be sufficient for my purposes. I'll try and get some all-around views, though. That's not... That's gone now. Yep. Whew. Well, let's see. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves. If you've got any questions, suggestions, well thought out, you know, criticism or insults, let me know. So as maybe joined by some people in the chat later, so they might liven things up a little, but for now it's just me. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep, there we go. Also, if I did face cam, I would have to put effort in before I, like, you know, just kind of sitting here in my pajamas going, ugh, I don't have any work early today, which I did yesterday. I can just sit down. Because believe it or not, I do actually have a day job. Now, a thought comes to mind that might be helpful. Not to Minecraft, annoyingly, but yeah, to other things. Right, so I'm going to gracefully fall off the roof. Now that's connected up. How have I done so on the other side? Yes. I kind of want to put those buttressy bits in. How many am I going to need? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8. 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 25. Ooh, that's a few. So that's 25, so that's 75 pillars. The accompanying blocks. So let's get 60. Another 15. And the rest of that I can all make in my bag. We'll make a full stack of those up just to be on the safe side. Okay, get a spare axe just to be on the safe side as well. Yeah. I'm going to need to start doing the glass soon. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I would also, as you say, Ash, need a face. Not everyone can be so lucky as to have a face. It's a tragic affliction. wonder if that counts as a hate crime, yeah. Yeah, oh yes, the stream is my main channel, which I'll be doing after this. Will be... I'm actually tempted to connect the roof together already and not do the transepts yet, and do those at a later point. Just because it's a lot of very samey work. Or I might do just a small one to one side, I'm not too decided. Either way, my main channel will be a bit less structured, I guess. I'm just sort of a bit more of a mess over there. And when I can get away with it, I generally just try and listen to some music, as if there's no one in the chat with me, not gonna lie, I'm gonna put YouTube on and just turn the sound off from my computer for OBS. Because, you know, then at least I've got something to mumble along to, and you don't just have to listen to me talking and talking and talking and talking and talking about nothing at all. So I'm hoping this is going to work and not look terrible, otherwise... Whoops. Huh. Have I not finished this? Oh, okay. Apparently I had not. Boing. I had finished this end at least. That's something. This roof is not insubstantial. At some point, if I can find the drawings for it, and more importantly, if I can find an appropriate motorization system, I do want to try and make some of my own like, you know, self-built trains, because at the moment I'm buying the rather lovely works of the Helgen and Dapol companies, and I really cannot complain. They are very nicely made, but I am somewhat restricted with what they sell. Have I missed anything?
I am back.
Hello. I think I might be, at least ostensibly, done. But I think I'm going to make the bits around the tower continuous. Because at the moment there's a little gap of like a grid square, and it's yeah. I'm again joined by Stu. Hello, JKJ. Yeah, JJK. I give JJK. No one's talking.
Well,
Do you mean in the chat or in the stream? 'Cause,
that's
at least one of my moderators is technically at work while doing this. However, they are mostly doing the kind of work that is sitting there and waiting for things to happen. One thing that should be interesting is seeing how my new computer copes with compiling with FreeCAD. So probably be starting that stream maybe 6 o'clock-ish? I'm not sure. A point in time. Kind of like a hat in time, but without the hat. Hello, Sam Vision. A lot of people joining in suddenly.
yes.
Not complaining, just surprised.
It is treat.
Generally about the 2-hour mark that the stream gets busier. I'm not quite sure what I should take from this. Just always start streaming at the 2-hour mark. So let's pick up some of these blocks that I've dropped. So I've apparently... Yeah, what? Yeah? Well, that's just rude. How did you even get in there? How? How did a creeper get into this? Is it this dark? Grumble. Was there meant to be a comma in that, Ash, or not? Oh dear. Z? Or to Z or not to Z? Because I can not Z quite easily.
These.
Understandable.
So I need some more food. I'm going to be mute myself occasionally.
No worries. I will surely be wandering over to your village to come and see how things are getting on. Deb's
All I've done is build a path.
So... I'm apparently slowly losing my grip on reality. So I'm pretty sure I looked in here and went, no, this has got all the pieces. Come in here again. Nothing in here. Yeah, no, actually, I'm interested in 3D CAD modelling. I'll be doing some of that after this stream. So I'm planning on doing a small engineer's coach as, you know, something to do, really. I've got quite a variety of rolling stock, but very little coaching stock. I have swapped out my axe. Well done, me. As Joe is still in the chat, one thing I kind of want to see, because it sounds dumb more than anything, to be honest, is the kazoo cover of Zombie Queen. And yes, that is a thing that exists, and it is quite special. Good morning, Nice. I trust you are well. And if not, that's unfortunate. So this is going to be the main way in. Brick up those two windows. Bring me over just a little four-wheeler coach. I can either as a little engineering one, or as a, what's the word? Stores coach type thing. These are not unheard of. Right, I need to bodge my way through this wall. Doors. I do not have doors. I have some doors, okay. So I need to come up and adjust the roof, because I have a little pitched roof. And I probably am going to put a little porch on the outside. Blocks. show's not till November for me, so I'm in no rush. Now, actually, that's an unpleasant sound. There you go. Just need to the path leads right to the village fence. Whoops. Right. It's gonna have a little entranceway. It's gonna have doors leading off and little windows above and below. Well, not above and below, what am I talking about? Above. Now, I could extend those roof beams out, but I'm probably going to knock through this tower soon. Not quite decided yet. 15 dark oak logs. So I need 30 to 50 pieces of staircase. It's an obscure meme, but it doesn't check out. Oh, I hope that's not work. Addendum. I hope it's not urgent work. I could give you moderator powers, Nullis. Will you abuse them? Just, you know, just so I know what to expect. Yeah. Words, right. Birch stairs. One, two, three, four. I dropped that bit, right. There we go. So we've got a little porch area, and I'm going to do it with the same little horns bit that is on that side. There's the monitor power button. Okay. Is this... This doesn't look right. I'm not sure if it's just in context it doesn't look right. Ow. I kind of feel like I should put those stair bits now on the ground floor. Ooh. There we go. That's about as tidy as that's going to get for now. Yeah, I kind of feel like those need to be on the ground floor too. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 28. That's... is 56. First of all, I'm going to have a quick run up to my house, well, a house nearby, have a look down. I need somewhere higher up to get a better vantage point. It's quite big. Should also get more cats. That's kind of substantial, I guess you could say that. I need to put more windows in on the tower. Yeah, I just think it does need the extra pillars. But the tower looks alright. I'm not quite sure what to do with the back end though. It looks a bit odd. I might just have it as its own separate area actually. I need a new shovel with which to plant things in the ground. Now I've just realised the ground floor could probably be a little bit different. But never mind, I have made the blocks now. So I could probably go like that. Rather than... I think those look better. There we go, that's not terrible to look upon. Don't pick on Crispo. got a big door there. Might have this end as like a sort of church hall-y bit. That might be, you know, functional. Makes up for the fact that I built the end wrong first and then compensated by doing nothing to it. If you want to jump in the chat, Nullis, you're welcome to. Just try and keep it PG, at least. That was quite an extravagant death on their part. I'm kind of liking that aesthetic on the end. I might actually just make that stone. So it stands out a bit to the surrounding terrain. I will then need to buttress it. But I'm sure that won't be the end of the world.
Oof. I'm back.
Hello.
Fish.
Anyone new? I am rejoined by Master Stew.
Again, yes. Keep disappearing today. Yeah. Shield.
I'm kind of thinking at some point I might put some extra little bits and pieces underneath this, like give it a basement. But I'll just be digging out a lot of blocks I'd already placed. Just might get a bit demoralising. Or, you know, creepers can come and help me against my wall.
Friendliest of creepers.
I prefer the most craftiest of clanmates, to be honest. But, so I'm going to bring up this area flattish, but I want to keep this nice big imposing wall. At least flattish. Oh, I've got plenty of dirt at least. Dirt isn't exactly difficult to come by. So, one thing I definitely need to get done at some point, doors. Windows. Windows, that's the word I'm thinking of here. Windows.
Oh god, there's a midget.
Good luck.
Has died.
Very good. So I'm going to knock through this archway. So I'm going to try and reduce the bulk of the interior structure.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that when it's like random thought chat.
Yeah, that was a strange day.
Oh no. Oh no.
Will we be seeing or not seeing?
I will. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I may have overdone it on the stone, I think. So. I'm going to keep the tower as it is, I think. Just have a little empty room around it.
Oof. I'm gonna work rest as
I mean, it's my job.
Yep.
Complaining is an option, but you know, also not having a job is an option. My job is very fun, as it's a lot of putting things together, making stuff, and cleaning stuff. If you think that doesn't sound fun, you're entitled to be wrong.
Oof.
It's a finite job that you can always just finish what you're doing. So that needs a window and some extra bits and pieces. That has a couple of doors. It's going to have a more aesthetically pleasing archway. It's going to have a pressure plate so it closes behind me, because I will just keep leaving the door open. I should probably put the same kind of archways into... So I'm going to leave the back, and might as well knock through this side, it's not going to make any difference.
Oh no. Look at that.
I'm just gonna not pay much attention to the chat for a while and hope it goes away.
Probably. It's mainly just a me. So.
Yeah, no, that's all fine. It's just so I kind of feel like I should put the wall in to match. So that's big supporting column and then sort of an F shape. So when I find, yep, I already had a stack of those blocks. Excellent. Good efficiency is happening. So I've got a place. Wrong place again. Now from this side it is the solid sides. So I need to come through here, and go there, and then there. Now in theory, with this amount of doors, this might actually class as a village in the previous edition of the game. Although I don't know why you'd do this. So, gonna need those. Those columns are still gonna be there. That looks a little odd. Like a lot odd. So is this symmetrical? Can reduce that buttress down. I run out of shovel that quickly? Wow. Reduce this one down. So they're consistent. That nub up there is going to need to be removed very slowly. Also, welcome back, Socky. That's wood. The buttons do nothing, they are aesthetic purposes only. Now, part of me goes, maybe I should just have this so it does go through, but wouldn't hurt, I'd imagine. That is consistent, that is consistent. Yeah, consistency is going to win here. My inventory management's awful sometimes. So, I'm going to redo the floor of this tower with smooth stone. Not quite sure why you'd want to fit an ender dragon in here, but it is technically possible. So, furniture and windows then is going to be a substantial job. Kind of begs the question though, why have I got doors at the sides if I've already got those ways through? Good question, me. Did I ever decide if I was going to make the interior brighter? Maybe just the lower end, as that's a lot of up to go. Maybe just this end as well. There we go. So yeah, if the chat has any suggestions that I could do to make this better, then do let me know. Stu has any suggestions?
Seems pretty dope so far, at least.
Yeah, I'm going to start moving some of this junk up to the next floor. You can get almost complete between the sun and the moon. I'd hope it doesn't need more lava socky. That might, you know, go badly for everything and everyone involved. You're the next one to be visited.
Yep.
So, eventually I will open this up to villagers, but first I'm going to need so many windows. Oh, it's going to be unpleasant the amount of glass I'm going to need to cook. So I think I will leave glazing this until another time, unless someone has any bright ideas on that front. So, time to start carrying everything back to the house. Although furnishing this will eventually happen, but oops. Not yet. So, as it is ostensibly finished, I'm going to cut down that tree when I get back. Terraform the land a little. As well, I do need to go and see how you're getting on, Stu. It's been a few days.
Yeah.
That's fine, I still need to build the altar though, don't I? Right, should do. I've actually got a lot of glass already. Plate glass have I got?
Yeah, I tend not to leave my livestock in the open. Trust bad things. So,
Lightning.
yeah, I like keep so not many of them here.
Still need to sort the tower out. That needs more holes knocking into the walls. Because originally it was going to look different, so I kind of planned for that. Yeah, if anyone in the chat has any critiques or what have you, then this is probably the time to tell me before I take too many screenshots. Half blocks of dirt would make this game much easier on the old smoothing out the land front. The good news is I already have most of my windows planned. I was going to use, I believe it's pale blue glass on the upper floors and green glass on the lower floors. And then the main windows are going to be big stained glass jobbies. Well, there's a lot of people watching today. Hope, do you feel like if there's something they think I should be doing better, doing differently, tell me. Because I'm kind of at the point of I'm trying to finish this project off, so if you've got things that might help me make it better, then I'd rather do that before I go, right, I'm done. Ah, here's 5 people telling me why it's wrong. Yeah, some golden armor might be quite nice, actually. 1, 2, 3. I'm out of torches. I have lanterns. Be a good place to put lanterns. Can't really put them up in here because they just look a bit. Oh no, they look quite nice. I wouldn't complain at some green dye if you want to bring it my way, Saki. Can't complain a stack. Thank you. Might put another door in this side sometime, but not yet. Probably put windows in either side of the door. Ah, those are some nice flowers. I was anticipating using this as a I'll leave the flowers here for now. Getting your head if it wasn't attached, I'm sure. want to use raw granite or do I want to use polished granite? Because I'm thinking the raw granite might look better, but the polished granite might look better for tiling. Yes, the D-Stein approved PC upgrade is definitely working. I can play Minecraft.
A marbled floor.
Well, I'm planning to put the altar here.
For Minecraft weddings.
Yeah, well, whatever you want, really. I'm sure Ash will sneak in at some point and turn all the crosses upside down. Hopefully that'll be when I've, you know, done it, got the screenshots. There we go. Now I just need to build the altar. I'm going to build that with andesite blocks. And yeah, I am burying the existing floor, because I make good decisions. I also made a mistake with the floor as well. There we go. Now, hopefully, andesite slabs. There we go. Now, the intention may or may not go that way. I'm going to build the actual altar out of some big slabs of spruce. And I'm going to shave. I'm going to put some carpet over the top and banners across the front. I need a little rail to go along there. This is coming together. Much like a plan. This is generally deemed to be a good thing. It's got glass in at last. Hey, it's starting to look like an actual building. Kind of tempted to replace some of these torches with lanterns. Just have them hanging from a bit higher up. Let's see how much. I'm gonna need more. What's it called? You know, the stuff with the things.
The stuff.
Charcoal. That's the word. I think at some point I will do a big landscaping job, but I think that might be a bit much, just for the time
Certainly
being.
for today.
It's looking quite cheerful. That's going to need quite a lot of backfilling at some point, but oh, it's snowing again. I'm glad I filled in the big chasm here, otherwise I'd have fallen into it just now. Not quite sure what that sound is meant to indicate, but I think there's a mine shaft or something nearby. By the way, it's much louder on this installation. Well, this is all looking rather cheerful. Do need more glass for windows though. I can hear the xylophones nearby already. Ow! How did you get in? Rude. So I need to go back to the house and acquire charcoal to make lanterns. Fill myself up with apples. Oh, the propensity of creepers to spawn in this game. What was that noise?
What was that?
That's looking quite nice. There's some like big pit just under the ground here. My inventory is full. What am I doing?
Okay.
Oh, there they are. It's very loud. Backfill this with wood. Oh dear. I'm reminded that I'm hungry by the remains of yesterday's lunch. As those sitting behind me. Oh, that's just rude. Oh, what? That was just uncalled for. Get back up, they're not normally meant to explode. Apparently I was wrong. It's just rude, isn't it? Oops, not the arrows. A door. there actually. Right. Wood. I need dirt and upstairs. I came here for charcoal. I got plenty of glass actually. Oh dear. Right. So I need blue dye and white dye, and additional bones, red dye, black dye. And red dye. Preferably some white wool if I've got it. Right, hopefully no more. Don't even know how creepers spawned in. It's all lit. I thought it was anyway. Grumble. Right. If I need more red dye, which I shouldn't, I've got some there. Do I know any sand? I think I was meant to be looking at what was there. I guess to return to a much earlier conversation from the stream, I would hope that they would open the show with ashes. As that's a nice, quite a nice opening. Ashes on the water, ashes on the sea, ashes on the riverside. 1, 2, 3. There's a flower valley not too far from where I live, I think, Socky. So I'm cooking glass. Plenty of charcoal here. Take the extra lapis. Doggo. Hello. Ah, my wheat has grown.
Oh, the two villagers that we had earlier,
Hmm.
they're sleeping out in the middle as it's raining, just in the middle of the village on the beds outside.
Are they still... Do you need food for them, do you reckon? Or have you got...
I don't know, they just stopped working, they just stare
Have you
at each
chucked
other.
a lot of food at them?
Try it.
Because I can bring you food if you want.
So there is a lot of spruce wood in the chest.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of spruce everywhere around here. I can't imagine why.
I'll give them some pumpkin pie.
Eventually I might start using running my auto forge on spruce. Probably running on charcoal though, to be fair. I'm just I might actually run a fuel filter system. That's looks quite nice in the snow. It's got the tower actually. It's a nice nighttime view. Eventually I'll try and make a fence over to it so we can get the villagers trundling in. That's quite pleasant. The tower looks kind of tiny by comparison, but then again the whole thing is just enormous. Got some screenshots though, which should be good. Not sure how it looks on the stream. Probably just really dark. Oh dear. Right, so I've got glass, and I've got more glass cooking. So if I run out, I'm going to try and only make as much as I need. So I've got 8 bays, that's 16 times 3. It's basically a stack of glass. But that's actually, no, 16 times 3 is nice and simple. So I'm going to need light blue 3 times. And then I need to make 1, 2, 3. It's and make 64 because I can. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to have to go around the outside. Around the outside. Am I too high up this? Okay, I'm going to go down a level. Now I do need to put more windows in. For symmetry, if nothing else. Spider rider. Right, it's underneath now. I don't care. I was thinking of doing these in different coloured glasses originally, but rude. I feel the effect would be lost. Oh, it's a good thing I had some spare glass. Oh. Now I've got the inconveniently long walk around. The xylophones are gathering. See you later, Joe.
Yep. I noticed I should put torches on the roof to highlight where the windows are. Or if that's just a bit dumb, considering, you know, things. I'm also 3 glass short of this type, which is annoying, so I'm going to have to get some more. That probably implies, with the double ding, that V is live streaming. I need much more glass. Ow. So, light blue. Light blue stained glass. Did I glaze the wrong bit by mistake? Need to get the bottom of the windows filled. Not quite sure what you mean. Could you not, please? So there's the ground floor, it's all done in green, the floor is all done in blue. It should be rather pleasant. Should. Could I not count? No. I just can't count enough. There you go, so the ground floor is all glazed. Got a big window up there. The main window I'm still not quite sure what to do. Done that side already. Trying to not glaze myself into a corner. Well, I have a spare window in case one gets broken. Whee. So, hopefully, all the ground floor windows done. Just got the big window at the back, and the big window at the front left. I need to tidy up some bits and pieces. Now, yeah, that is annoyingly not a door, but it looks like a door, and that's the important thing. So I need black and red dye, but I'm almost out of glass, so let's go and collect some more glass, but first of all, drop off some bits and pieces while I'm here. So one of them is carpet on top there, so it looks a bit more altar-ish. Couple of torches there and there. Could make the altar wider, reduce the steps, but that should work. Things I need to do: go and collect more glass. It's hopefully been cooking. Whee! Is your village church as big as this one you've made? The proportions are different. Also, this isn't based off the one in my village, as I'm not familiar enough with that one, but that's got a lot of extra bits that have been added on over time, as it's a, as far as I remember, a medieval church, as it's got all the big marble statues of former local lords and knights and such, because it's that old. So it's going to be red and black. chickens. Ow. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a picture of it later. See? It didn't go off. It's a conspiracy theory.
Illuminati confirmed.
Do I still have my scaffolding? No. Whoops. Dirt it is then. So I'm going to need red glass. I'm going to need black glass. In probably slightly larger numbers than that as well. Now I know you can make it by the individual per 8. That's not very dye efficient, and I can always use spare glass. Stu, an opinion. Do I do this checkered in the black and red, or do I do this as a black and red cross?
How many crosses do you already have on the?
There's going to be one at the other end.
Maybe do one checker and one.
I got you, fam.
And no one will argue.
I'm sure they will, but
Oh.
I won't have to listen.
What?
Someone has named their village, I think. I think I will need some form of lantern up there. That looks rather pleasant. And now for this end. Again, I don't have silk touch, so I'm having to be more careful than possibly usual. So that is 3, 6, 7, 8 high, and it is going to be 5 wide. So if I want it to look proportioned, I need to come across there and there. And there and there. Oh, spare glass. Oh, and I've got the sides to do. Those big long windows. How high are they? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 glass will be required. It's kind of thin, but can't do much about that. So 16 glass. I'm thinking I'm going to make it in the pale blue. still quite dark in here. I think more lanterns are definitely going to be required. Go. So I still need to do all the furniture, but the big bits are now grumble. 6 windows to go. I have green glass. That will do. Pretty sure the floor below has... No, it's also green glass, alright. So yes, you too can build a massively oversized, ridiculous church in a mere... Oh, I've been streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Oops! Well, I've already overrun, so... I'm going to go to the top of my watchtower. Surely. Before that, I'm just going to run around, get a bunch of different vantage points, and this would be much better if it was happening during the day. Let's hope someone is willing to Z. So, the current main road to Varangia has that view. That is quite an imposing view. Does need some buttressing on this end wall, but I need to work out where the ground is first. I'm sure I'll be tweaking this for days. I'm going to go climb up that hill over there. It's the one I've used in the past. Watch as I explode suddenly and violently. Ow. Oh, there's a polar bear. I'm just going to run to the top of this hill, then I'm going to go to my bed, and then I'm going to Z. That's not bad looking. Can't really see the cross though. I have to put some torches on it. You want some? Gonna need to put another door on this. This building has 1 door at present. Zing. No. Oh, this stream is overrun, but it's done. Ish. Hopefully. Apart from furniture. But, in all honesty, this was probably boring enough to watch me just put roofing on. Do you want to watch me put in seats? Because there'll be dozens of them. Dozens and dozens of seats. I will come back to it, obviously, when I'm doing later streams, but... Bye, torch. That looks rather nice. And with that, chat... Hello, Utatoga. Goodbye. I'll be on my main channel in about 40 minutes. Link in the description. I'll be doing some CAD work. Have a nice day.